What's up, guys? It's your girl BooksWithBonnie and I am back with another effing video. Let's get into it, my loves. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. What's poppin'? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all been? How y'all doing? Talk to me, sis. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing for your girl. Go ahead and click the little button. Click the button. I'm telling you, I'm very entertaining. Today's video is going to be about 6 romance that I wanted to share with you guys. I am in the spirit, the love spirit of Valentine's, but also it's Black History Month. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna season this dish perfectly, okay? So what I'm gonna be doing is giving you guys some romance recommendations by Black authors. So the first one is actually gonna be something that's super popular. I personally was not blown away by this book. So you're probably asking, why is it even on my list? Because you guys liked it. You guys loved it. You hyped it up. You TikToked it. You did all of the above. So I feel like it was only fair, even though I wasn't obsessed, to also mention this book. So here is my mention. Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Tabitha Hebert. So I read this. I reviewed this. I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it. How's that? I didn't hate it. I thought the romance was cute. I thought it was adorable, but I just wasn't obsessed, and that's okay. We started here, so there's only, you know, up from here, but everyone else was obsessed. And I want to be fair. If you love it, that's great. I personally liked it, not love. It's kind of like when they say, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. That part. So this is actually a story about Chloe. She experiences like internal pain and she has a life experience where she almost dies, and at that point she's like, you know what, I gotta stop living in this box. I have to start experiencing life. So she loops in this guy who helps manage her building and does like the management and repairs in her building. She loops him in and they kind of go on this journey of love, and that's fine. It's cute, it's adorbs, but I'm gonna let you decide for yourself. Do you love it or do you just like it? Also, I still believe that if they do a movie, I could be Chloe. Look at me. Look at Chloe. Honestly, if they ever decide to do a movie, I may not be obsessed with it, but I could play Chloe. Like, for reals. Sis look like me. Just saying. All right, so the next 2 books is actually by the same author, and that is Mimi Grace. I actually read these pretty recent, so if you watched my videos prior to this, you already know my obsession with her. But the first book is going to be Make a Scene by her, and when I say loved it. Loved it. Loved it. So the main character is Coretta. They call her Retta, and the guy is Duncan. So basically, Retta owns this bakery next door to a boxing / training studio, and they are the owners. Also, this cover is super cute. So Retta is the owner of the bakery and Duncan is the new owner of the training space, and they start to take her employees' parking spaces. Now for Duncan, it has nothing to do with anything. It's his company, it's his establishment. The parking's a part of his establishment. But there was this hierarchy that was established by an understanding of the business owners. So with him being new, he doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. So he tries to meet up with Retta to make an agreement. Retta, on the other hand, is experiencing her quote unquote a family member dating one of her exes, and now they're getting married. So Retta's like, I need somebody to show up so they know that I am not pressed about this, and they come up with an agreement that they are going to fake date. So this is the fake date trope. If you love the fake dating trope, this is for you. Go for it. It's adorable. This is one I highly recommend because I enjoyed it. Again, I think what Mimi Grace does really well is just writing books about average Joe people and making you believe in love. So Make a Scene was super awesome. If you want to read, I recommend. Okay, so the next book by Mimi Grace I'm going to recommend is Along for the Ride. As you can see, I went a lot of crazy. Okay, don't judge me. I went a lot of crazy with the tabs. But it was worth it. It was so worth it. Like, literally, look at this. Look at this cover. Ain't that cute? Ain't that cute? So this one is actually about Jolene and Jason. So Jolene is a businesswoman. She's pretty young. And then you have Jason, who is also a business guy, but he's a little bit older. He is immediately irritated by her youth. He feels like she's just a young spoiled brat, while she thinks he's a complete uptight old crabby pants. They are basically meeting with each other because his best friend married her sister. So they have to relocate because his best friend and her sister gets married, and they get a new job. So now they have to take all of their things across town. Unfortunately, because he has to start work immediately, he cannot drive his stuff across town. So of course, Jason and Jolene volunteers to drive their things across town. And with that, you have a potion for chaos is what I like to call it. It's super fun. It's funny. It's adorable. It's a rom-com. Again, if you're feeling the spirits of love, this is one for you. All right, on to the next. So sorry if the camera adjusted. My camera overheated and then just completely froze. But let's get back into this. Moving on to the next one. So we stopped on The Princess Trap. This is also by, I'm saying it wrong, Talia? Okay, y'all know who I'm talking about. And this one is actually about Cherry. Okay, so basically she is big shot businesswoman. She ain't got time for no drama, no games, but she still got needs. She's a woman and she has needs. So she's eyeing this little cutie patootie in her office, not knowing that this is Prince Rupert. And he is eyeing her back like he likes that. He likes what she's throwing his way. But he's been in trouble a lot, so he needs to calm down. But when the press catches them doing things they shouldn't be doing, it becomes a hot scheme. Yes, it is a fake dating trope, but it's a good one. So make sure you guys check this out. Moving on. Okay, so here is, again, another one of my favorites. A lot of these are my favorites, like the Mimi Grace. Yes. So the next one is actually a book that got recovered and now is resurfacing, which I love for y'all. I love for y'all. But here's what the original cover looked like. And this is Tia Williams' The Perfect Find. Now, I have seen the new covers and those are gorgeous too, but you know, I'm a OG with this, okay? The original gangsta is right here. So this book is actually about Jenna and Jason. Jenna is... life is falling apart in the shortest way possible. She's getting divorced, but she used to be a big shot in fashion. So she actually has to go back to her arch nemesis and work for her. And in the process of working with her arch nemesis, she gets a job and she's sent to this party. At this party, she finds a cutie patootie. She's all for it. He is everything. And when I say everything, that includes being her arch nemesis' son. So, chaos, the drama, the tea, sip, because it's good stuff. So, it's a romance, it's good stuff. Make sure you guys check it out. Again, this is Tia Williams. This is the original cover, and this is what the new cover looks like. So, yeah. Next, so here we are with the last one. One of my faves. I actually really enjoyed this book. So I just wanted to let y'all know. So y'all can check it out too, you know? This is actually Taye Teeter. Yes, first of all, look at this cover. What? Beautiful. That's what. That's what. Can you say beautiful? Beautiful. So this story is actually starring, I think her name was Azuri. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Azuri, something like that. And Raphael. So she actually is down on her luck. She's dealing with family. She's dealing with all the pressures of marriage and being a good daughter. And she just wanted to relax and release. She really hasn't dated, so now she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna release and not be a good daughter, and I'm gonna be a bad daughter and do what I want, even if it's bad. So she hooks up with this random guy at a hotel bar, hooks up with him, and expects to not see him ever again, only to go to work and find out he is a new employee and one of her peers. So now it's chaotic, and now we're in a place where we're like, what the heck is going on? So not only is that, he is not African descent. So it's chaotic, it's complex. It talks a lot about identity and culture and representation, and it's fantastic. I wasn't too sure about the interracial couple book, but it is wrote by a Black author. I loved it. I'm in an interracial relationship, so I could relate to it. But I know a lot of people wanted to hear a lot about Black couples, so I included a lot more of those in this wrap. Alright guys, that's all I got for you guys for this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, do the dang thing. Comment down below either the pink or red heart emoji just to show your girl some love. But also, comment down your favorite romance books. What are some books that just gives you the feels, the feel goods and the love? Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, but also Storygraph. I am still new, so please add me. It's your girl BooksWithBonnie. I'm out.